33 vertebrae: imagination and mind mapping. Like I told you, mind mapping, we are expounding our consciousness, our awareness into a territory. It could be your neighborhood, it could be the earth, it could be the universe, yeah, the cosmos, yeah, anywhere, yeah. So when you're doing this, you're using a lot of imagination. There's some kind guy who has just come in from the world, I can see shaking there. Yeah, because my awareness is everywhere, so I have to expound like that. Yeah. So when you're doing mapping, imagination is pretty critical, because most of the things that you're working with the unknown. And when you're working with the unknown, you're working in territories of things that are not visible, huh? Are not in this subtle, they're in the subtle spaces. They are not in this physical state that we are used to, or most of the things are in. Yeah. So we have to make sure that we are creating, we are imagining, so that we are concentrating, bringing our mind in the mind space to concentrate in one area. Because you know, where your mind is where most of your attention is. Where your attention is, that is where you are most of the time. So we have to create attention, we want to focus on what we are doing, but we also want to create some imaginations, which is still part of you. Yeah, those are tools that you are using to concentrate and to bring it to be more vivid. Yeah, so you'll be forced to create things in your mind, and as you're creating in your mind, always create things, but don't be fixated for them to appear as they are appearing. Yeah, because you're just using them as tools to maneuver the mind space. Yeah, so when you're doing mind mapping, it's super important to use imagination tools. You can even see yourself, yeah, see yourself doing certain things, see yourself expanding certain areas, see yourself moving to the area, yeah. See yourself seeing the waves, seeing your expansion, seeing your thing just going into the space that you want to bring your awareness and your presence. Yeah, yeah. So you can use so many things to figure this out. You can imagine how the world looks like. You can imagine the map of an area. You can imagine anything, how it looks like, uh the distance, the colors, the everything, so that you can be able to concentrate and bring all your attention, yeah, into what you're doing. Because the more you keep doing this, the more it's gonna integrate. You'll realize that in the beginning you'll need to imagine a lot of things, but with time, as they integrate into you, they become part of you. They get into part of your bubble. Your bubble expands. Yeah, you'll realize that most of the time you even not need to imagine it anymore. Yeah, because you'll be expanding and growing. So imagination is a very super important tool in inner work, in inner engineering. So when you're doing inner work, mind space, mind mapping, quantum mapping, you really need to use your imagination. So your imagination is super critical. So that means the state of your mind, the power of your mind, the state or the sharpness of the mind's tool, yeah, when you're using it manifesting, should be really sharp and strong. Yeah, this is super important if you're gonna do quantum mapping and awesome way. 33 variable. That's my time.